So, had a conversation with one of my besties this morning, and it really opened up my eyes to a certain personality trait I have that I didn't know existed, or at least not, well, I didn't know it existed. And that is that I really like to play it safe. I am not a risk taker. Maybe I already knew that to a certain extent, but our conversation really brought it to the surface. So, we've been in the process of trying to get a business started, run into a lot of obstacles, red tape, regulations, and although we're still working on it, we're at some major roadblocks right now. So it's a protein ice cream idea. And with all the federal regulations around dairy and frozen food and stuff, it's a pain, of course, red tape. But anyway, we're talking about potential profits, which starting out would be maybe a few $100s a week. There's always the very strong possibility that it would just fail and we'd both be out a few grand. Hopefully that's it. There's also the very small chance, the 1 in a million, that we could be the next Ben & Jerry's. My thought was, if we want to make a couple $100 a week, I could just go sell plasma and spend 3 hours of my time, make $120, read some books on my phone, cash in my pocket, call it good. And his response was, well, I'm betting on myself. I want to swing big. I want to do my own thing. And if I crash and burn, so be it. And that is so not my style. I like to earn my paycheck, be a minimalist, save all my money, not go out, not spend anything, invest wisely but safely, once again, and with time, I'll be a millionaire. That's my plan. And the thing is, my plan can and will, mark my words, work. Using this, by working hard, being a minimalist, not spending money, investing it all, letting time do its thing, yeah, it'll work. But my buddy is a lot more fiery and likes to spend money and go out and do stuff, and it's just not in his nature to sit at home and save and just put things in an ETF that'll get 5%. And like he said, the whole betting on himself, swinging big, that kind of thinking, when I think about swinging big, betting on myself, it actually literally scares me. So I guess I'm not a risk taker. Although I've done some really risky behavior, but maybe not just financially. But yeah, our conversation really brought out the fact that I like to play it safe and I'm not a risk taker. Maybe that'll change in the future, but we'll see. It just kind of opened my eyes to that. 40 years old, still learning new things